Hi everyone, in this video my plan is to discuss different types of functions. uh, Ideally you will see it in the library of functions, so we'll try to see which one is what function, and uh, then if they are even function or odd function or neither function, this kind of thing we'll try to discuss here. So let's look at some couple of functions. First one is, let's look at this graph. If I draw a graph like this, then what is this function? This side is our x-axis, this side is our y-axis as usual. This is the function. You will notice this is actually fx equals to x squared, this function. How you will know it? If you put the value here in different value of x, then you will see the output. If you check the output, it will match with this graph. So this is the function of fx equal to x squared. Then this will be the graph of this fx equal to x squared, this one. Then we can draw the graph of we can draw the graph of y equal to, this is fx equal to x squared. Okay, let's say now fx equals to x cube is what? X cubed. This graph is somewhat like this. Then it should go actually 2 0 0, then it will go like this. This will not be directly straight, it will keep going like this. This is y equal to x cube or fx equal to x cube in terms of function notation. This is the graph of that. Then if I draw the graph of 1 by x, like, yeah, how do we know that this one is the graph of this? You can just check it. Okay, if you want, you can check it. If you put the value of x here, different random values, let's say 0 plus 1 minus 1 plus 2 minus 2, then you will start seeing this shape actually. Then if you plot it, then you will see this shape. Then my plan is to discuss another graph. Let's say y equal to x graph. So y equal to x graph is a line which will pass through the origin, like this graph. This is the y equal to x graph. Or fx equal to, let's write it in terms of function, fx equals to x. This is the graph. Hey, what about fx equals to minus x? Fx equals to minus x. Let's say if I say fx equals to minus x, then the graph will be what? Then the graph will be just like this. Just like this. This will be the fx equal to minus x graph. Then let's see, what about the square root function? If I draw some square root function, f of x equals to, let's say, square root of x, then the graph will be somewhat like this. This is the fx equal to x squared graph. Then I can draw fx equal to x cube also, cube root of x also. Okay, let's draw fx equals to cube root of x. Do you see it here? I think so. Cube root of x graph should be somewhat like this. Then this function will come down to this side also. Okay, so this will be fx equal to cube root of x graph. So, and now if I ask you, like, which one is even function, which one is odd function here, if that is the question, then remember that we know the way we understand which one is even, which one is odd is if the graph is symmetric with respect to y-axis. So you see this graph is symmetric with respect to y-axis, then it will be an even function. If the graph is symmetric with respect to even function with respect to the y-axis, then it is even function. And if the graph is symmetric with respect to origin, then it is odd function. Okay, now you can see, is this one is now even or odd? This one is actually origin symmetry, so this is odd function. This one is also origin symmetry, so this is odd function. Now look at this one. What about this one? Is there any symmetry here? See, there is no symmetry here actually. See, there is no line here for the symmetry, or there is no line here for the symmetry, or there is no line this side also for the symmetry. Just there is only one part, you can say this is like half of the thing. So there is no symmetry here, there is no reflection here, so this is actually neither function. This is actually neither function. Okay, then you look at this one is what? So this one is, see what symmetry this one has? Corner matching. So basically this is, if this corner matches, then this is our origin symmetry. If this is origin symmetry, then that means what? That means it is odd function. Let's discuss one, two more similar kind of thing. We'll try to discuss one, two more. So let's discuss absolute value function. So absolute value function means f(x) equals to modulus of x. This is the absolute value function. So for the absolute value function, the graph will be like to go through the middle. The graph will go through the middle. This will be the absolute value function. Okay, and this function will be absolute. This absolute value function is, so now you tell me which one is it even or odd? See what symmetry it has. This is our y line, of course for all the figure. This is our x, this is our y, conventional, from conventional sense. Then this is actually y symmetry. Do you notice? This is y symmetry. About the y, this is same. That means this is, if y symmetry, then what? If y symmetry, then it is even function. Then let's look at f(x) equal to 1 by x graph. So this one is what? So again, this one x, this one is y. So the graph will be like somewhat like this. Somewhat like this. The graph will be somewhat like this. Yeah, I can draw it a little bit bigger so that it looks same. Actually it will be same. This side and this side will be same in actual graph, and this is, yeah, as you can see, more or less this is, yeah, same. So what type of function this one is? Is it even or odd or neither? So this one you can see, this is actually what symmetry? Corner. So origin symmetry, right? Origin symmetry means odd function. And sometimes I tell it to the class also, if you don't remember which symmetry is which function, then actually origin and odd, see, O will match. Okay, so O, that means if it is origin, then it is odd function. This way, keep it in mind. Always make some style so that you do not forget. Okay, make some style in your brain, in your head, so that like make some mnemonics. These are called mnemonics, some kind of memory building, or just some kind of technique that helps us to keep things in our mind. So origin and odd, they are same. Is there any other function I should discuss? Okay, let's discuss one more. If I discuss f(x) equal to 1 by x square, I'm not sure if we have this in the book, library of functions, but still, f(x) equal to 1 by x square, this graph will be like this, and this graph will be like this. Okay, this graph is like this. So this kind of function, and this is actually y symmetry, as you can see. So y symmetry, if it is y symmetry, then it is even this one. Then is there any other thing? So we can actually draw 1 by minus 1 by x also. Then this one will interchange. This will come here and this will go there. If I draw minus 1 by x, then there is some other functions. Okay, hey, let's draw one unusual graph. For example, okay, let me draw this graph just to make it just, if I say this is the graph, hey, don't be too much serious about this. This is out of our consideration. These all are functions. Okay, this is, what about this one? Like, is this graph is even function, odd function, or what? Let's say I ask you this question, or someone asked you this question. What about this? Is it even function, odd function? Look, notice, you will see, if you draw a vertical line, this is not even a function, because our vertical line crossed the graph at 2 different points. So it is even not a function, even this one. Okay, so this is not a function. We are trying to find out the function. For function, this is even or odd or neither. This is possible, but this is even not a function. Okay, so that's why you can say that, okay, this is not a function. That is the answer. If anyone asks you this kind of thing, or if I ask you this kind of thing, you can say, sir, this is a vertical line test fails here. If I draw a vertical line, then it fails because vertical line cannot cross or touch the graph in two different points, so this is not a function. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. This video is helpful a bit. Okay, bye bye.